Hello everyone and welcome back to NXT right here on the WWE 2K19 Universe Mode Season 4, and what a show we have for you here tonight. Of course, we are 1 week away from the NXT special we talked about last episode, and of course, we have tons of matches coming for that NXT special. One of them is this matchup right here. Tonight we get a little bit of a preview, but the NXT North American Championship will be on the line at the NXT special next week. We also have tag team action here tonight. The tag team titles will not be on the line at the NXT special, but we have a preview right here as to tag team action with the tag team champions here on NXT. AOP versus TM61. TM61 are not the #1 contenders. The Street Profits beat TM61 a couple of weeks ago to earn the #1 contender spot for the tag team championships. We also have qualifying matches for the talked about Fatal 4-Way for the WWE United Kingdom Championship. Two of the competitors are Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, but we must name two more here tonight. So that's going to be between Gentleman Jack Gallagher against the debuting Oni Lorcan right here to find out who is going to qualify for that Fatal 4-Way matchup. We also have women's action here tonight on NXT as Peyton Royce, with Billie Kay in her corner, takes on the debuting Kairi Sane. And in the main event, Johnny Gargano and Drew Gulak battle it out for the last qualifying spot in the Fatal 4-Way for the WWE United Kingdom Championship. So without further ado, let's get the night underway right here as the North American Champion Aiden English is in action against Lars Sullivan. Welcome inside the NXT arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, WWE presents from Chicago, Illinois, the Maestro of Mayhem, the Picasso of Pain, the Rembrandt of Rage.
Aiden English making his way into the ring here. And what a beast. What a freak Lars Sullivan is.
Weighing in at 303 pounds,
Lars Sullivan, the winner of WrestleMania S3's Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. As Lars Sullivan makes his way down to the ring here towards the North American Champion. Of course, it has been decided at the NXT special, their matchup, due to a vote from you guys on Twitter, will be a steel cage match. And look at the power of Lars Sullivan already. Aiden English rolls out of harm's way, comes back into the ring, and wait, English with an uppercut there on Sullivan. Sends him into the corner now. English with a huge shot to Lars Sullivan in the corner. Sullivan now takes Aiden English up and over. Huge back body drop. As the freak, Lars Sullivan now laying the pain onto Aiden English here. Huge shot there. Lars Sullivan takes him down with a giant clothesline. The North American Champion could be in trouble right here. And look at the strength of Sullivan to pick up Aiden English by the skull and slam him back down to the mat. And now Lars Sullivan twists the arm here. Oh, and catches a forearm shot to the face. Clothesline taking him out of the ring. Aiden English showing why he's the champion here. Coming back into the ring here is Lars Sullivan. Lars Sullivan hoists up English and drops him down on the knee right there. And Sullivan fired up here with a kick to the back. A steel cage match for the North American champion. I would hate to be Aiden English locked inside that steel cage with this man, Lars Sullivan. And on the pin here. 1, 2, no, and a kick out. Shot to the back. Lars Sullivan just trying to stay on the offense here. And look at that, raking the eyes. And a huge shot there. Now an Irish whip into the corner. And a huge shot there from Aiden English, the champion, taking down Lars Sullivan here. Maintaining the control of this matchup. Aiden English now picks up Lars Sullivan. English now takes him up. Doing damage to that knee of Sullivan. Taking the vertical base out from underneath Sullivan right there with a huge clothesline though. Sullivan turns this one back around into his favor, and look at this. Sullivan, look at this. The claw to the face of Aiden English. I didn't know Aiden English might have had to tap out there, but he fires back with these shots delivered to the midsection. Into the corner he goes. And a shot there from English takes down Lars Sullivan, and now in on the pin for the 1. No, and a kick out before 2. That's now Aiden English. Heads up top here. Lars Sullivan lay flat on the mat. Aiden English dives with a huge double legs to the chest of Lars Sullivan, and the champion, proving why he's the champion here. I'm not sure, though, all this offense that Aiden English has laid on Lars Sullivan, I'm not sure that Aiden English really stands a chance against the big man, Lars Sullivan. English now with a shot there off the reversal. And now a huge uppercut to the Freak. Huge right hand shot. Aiden English now takes him up. English looking to plant Lars Sullivan. This could be the opening the North American champion needed here as he picks up Sullivan. Looking to capitalize. Side Russian leg sweep, and he rolls back up to his feet. In on the pin. This could do it. 1, 2. No, and a kick out before 3. Thought that was Aiden English's opportunity, but he might get it right here. English takes him up onto his shoulders. Huge move. Plants Sullivan in on the pin. 1, 2, 3. No, and another kick out. What a huge move there delivered by Aiden English, but it's still not enough to take down Lars Sullivan. As now English heads up to the top here. Lars Sullivan is down. English looking to deliver the elbow, but Lars Sullivan moves out of the way. Sullivan now looking to capitalize himself. Drops Aiden English over the top rope right there. Oh, man. Lars Sullivan heading up top. Sullivan looking for the headbutt, but English moves out of the way again. This match continues. Arm drag takes down Sullivan, and did you hear that hit on the mat right there? Sullivan now. This isn't good. Has a hold of English. Takes him up. Aiden English fighting out with the right hand shots to the face. Huge double fist takes down Sullivan. And this could be an opening that Aiden English really needs here as he slams the knee to the mat there of Lars Sullivan. The Andre the Giant Battle Royal winner. Aiden English takes him up, plants him right there. The curtain call on Lars Sullivan, and this could do it. In on the pin. 1, 2, 3, and I don't believe it. Aiden English picks up a huge victory over Lars Sullivan ahead of the NXT special in weight. Uh-oh. Aiden English holding a hand out to Lars Sullivan. Is he going to take it? No! Sullivan throws the hand of Aiden English aside. What does this mean for next week's NXT special? Well, a huge shocker there as Aiden English picks up the big victory over Lars Sullivan, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner. And now we got tag team action as we simulate this one, as AOP picks up the victory over TM61. We now have a qualifying matchup as Jack Gallagher takes on the debuting Oni Lorcan right here, as we jump right in to the action. What a matchup this should be here on NXT. The opportunity to join the Fatal 4-Way next week at the NXT special for the United Kingdom Championship. Which one of these men is going to join Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate? We're going to find out next. Welcome back inside the NXT arena. And here comes Jack Gallagher.
Making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 167 pounds, gentleman Jack Gallagher.
Jack Gallagher has to qualify here tonight to move on to that fatal 4-way match at next week's NXT special for the United Kingdom Championship. But he's got to go through this man. They debuting Oni Lorcan.
And his opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 190 pounds, Oni Lorcan.
So he makes his way into the ring here. And I told you guys wrong earlier. The NXT Tag Team Championships will be involved in next week's NXT special. We will have 3 championship matches, as a matter of fact. That being the North American Championship in a steel cage match as Lars Sullivan takes on Aiden English. We'll also have the tag team matchup as the Street Profits will take on AOP for the Tag Team Championship. And also, our final matchup will be the United Kingdom Championship matchup in a fatal 4-way. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, 2 competitors that were hand-selected by yours truly. We got 2 more qualifiers to be named here tonight, and one of them could be one of these men right here. Which one is it going to be, though? Jack Gallagher right now maintaining the offense against Oni Lorcan here. Jack Gallagher bends the arm back here of Oni Lorcan and now stomps on the arm. Going to pick him up. Oni Lorcan now. Look at this huge Hurricane Rana takes down Jack Gallagher. And now Oni Lorcan delivering right hands to the face of Jack Gallagher. And now in on the pin for the 1 and a kick out before the count of 1. Going old school right there on Jack Gallagher. Oni Lorcan looking to maintain this offense here. As part of the new Superstar Initiative, we've had new superstars across the board here for Universe Mode on the main roster and on NXT. Big Show was, of course, named the main roster's general manager. And we just got some really good news on Twitter. The brand split is imminent again. We will have a WWE draft coming soon. Right now, business as usual, though, here for the main roster and SmackDown. Look at those shots there from Oni Lorcan, and now the knee to the face, and Jack Gallagher trying to maintain this offense. Oni Lorcan, though, so far spotting everything Jack Gallagher has coming, and look at this, delivering those vicious right hands to the face of Jack Gallagher. Now going to the outside as Oni Lorcan now getting the fans behind him here. Jack Gallagher looking for something. Misses, but look at that shot to the midsection. Jack Gallagher looking to maintain some of this offense, and he does with a right hand. Oney Lorcan, though, with an uppercut. Trading blows left and right here from both of these competitors. Jack Gallagher now with a huge clothesline takes down Oney Lorcan and now delivers the elbow. What an NXT special we are going to have next episode of NXT. 3 championship matches, 3 big championship actions, as now we'll be going for the pin right here and a kick out before 2. Jack Gallagher really wants to be in that fatal 4-way match. You can feel it. Both of these men want that championship opportunity. Stab Jack Gallagher sends Oney Lorcan into the corner, looking for the clothesline in the corner, but gets a huge reversal and a headbutt there from Oney Lorcan. And now stomping on the arm of Jack Gallagher. And on the pin now, as the ref gets in position for the 1. And a kick out before 2. Going old school here once again is Oney Lorcan. For those of you that aren't aware and maybe are new to the series, this is a fan-run portion of Universe Mode. The NXT roster here is a fan-based show where you guys decide on the match stipulations. You guys decide on rivalries. You guys decide on outcomes for the match sometimes, depending on what happens if so-and-so wins the match, if that makes sense. As Oney Lorcan maintaining this offense, keeping Jack Gallagher grounded. Jack Gallagher turned this one around into an Irish whip and sends him into the corner. Jack Gallagher now looking for something. Oney Lorcan spots that coming, and he gets the huge reversal here. As now Lorcan looking to capitalize as Jack Gallagher making his way to his feet here. Into the corner, he's perched. Oney Lorcan comes firing in, but Jack Gallagher spots that one coming and drops Lorcan right there. Huge headbutt there from Gallagher. Turning this one around. Gallagher has an opportunity here as he goes in for the pin for the 1, the 2, and a kick out before 3. Gallagher can't believe it. Oney Lorcan kicking out after that headbutt was delivered. Irish whip sends him back into the corner, and now Jack Gallagher looking for some offense here, but Oney Lorcan. Lorcan now looking for his opportunity, drops Jack Gallagher right on his head right there. And now Oney Lorcan drags him away from the rope. Smart tactics right there. In on the pin. This could do it. 1, 2, 3. No, and the kick out from Gallagher. Oney Lorcan can't believe it. He's got to stay right on Jack Gallagher, though. That championship opportunity in the Fatal 4-Way next week is on the line as Oney Lorcan delivers these clotheslines. Ducks that one and delivers a huge third clothesline there to Jack Gallagher, taking him down. Oney Lorcan perched in the corner, looking to deliver a big shot right here. And he does, taking down Gallagher. In on the pin. This one could be all over. 1, 2, no, and a kick out at the last possible second. I thought Oney Lorcan had him right there. Lorcan now takes him into the corner. Elbow there from Jack Gallagher. Reversal here by Oney Lorcan takes him back into the corner. As now Lorcan looking for something, gets another elbow. Another reversal from Lorcan. Into the corner goes Jack Gallagher once again and gets another elbow, and a crossbody takes down Lorcan this time. Jack Gallagher so far sees every move that Lorcan is throwing at him, gets a huge headbutt right here. Gallagher could be looking to end this matchup. Look at this. Into the corner he goes. Jack Gallagher looking for something, but gets another reversal from Lorcan. Lorcan now delivers a shot to the arm. He's got to capitalize here. You can feel the end of this match coming. It's imminent. As Lorcan puts him back 2 in the corner. Lorcan now taking Jack Gallagher up top. Oh, and the elbow delivered. Gallagher from the top. Looking to dive down with a huge drop kick on Oney Lorcan right there. Gallagher sends him into the corner. These guys throwing everything at each other as Jack Gallagher now has a hold of Lorcan. Sets him up in the Tree of Woe. Not a good place for anybody to be. As Gallagher now wearing down on the throat of Oney Lorcan. Something's got to give here as Gallagher in on the pin. Wait! Ref, the feet are on the ropes too! No, and a kick out before 3 somehow. Lorcan kicks out of that. Into the corner goes Gallagher again. Oney Lorcan now delivers an Irish whip. He goes into the corner. Look at this! What in the world? Gallagher sees him coming. Gets caught right here. Sends him over. And oh, the huge turn of events right there. These two throwing everything at each other. What an amazing matchup here on NXT. Both of these men have an opportunity to get into the matchup on next week's NXT for that United Kingdom Championship. As now looking for the headbutt reverse though and caught an uppercut instead. Huge move there by Lorcan. Takes down Jack Gallagher. And now from the second rope, Lorcan calls him up to his feet. Gallagher dazed. Lorcan, huge blockbuster. In on the pin, this one could do it. 1, 2, 3, and he does. The blockbuster was enough to gain Oney Lorcan's, and he punches his ticket for next week's NXT for the United Kingdom Championship matchup. What a match this was. Both men throwing everything at each other. Both men able to telegraph each other's moves very well.
Here is your winner, Oney Lorcan.
Oney Lorcan will be added to the Fatal 4-Way match on next week's NXT special, joining Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. Well, what a phenomenal matchup that was. Oney Lorcan punching his ticket for next week's NXT special. He will take on Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, and joining that Fatal 4-Way match for the United Kingdom Championship. We have women's action here as we simulate this one as Kairi Sane, the debuting Kairi Sane, picks up a huge victory over Peyton Royce rather, with Billie Kay in her corner. We have another qualifying matchup for that Fatal 4-Way match for the United Kingdom Championship. Which one of these men is going to join Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne, and the newly qualified Oney Lorcan for next week's NXT special? We're going to find out right now as we head right in to the action. Well, welcome to our main event as Johnny Wrestling makes his way down to the ring.
Making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano.
Johnny Gargano looking to qualify for that United Kingdom Championship matchup next week. 3 competitors have been named: Oney Lorcan, Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne, and now will it be Johnny Gargano added to that fray? Johnny Wrestling has to go through this person to get there, though. Drew Gulak, a member of our cruiserweights.
from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 193 pounds, Drew Gulak.
Drew Gulak. We haven't seen a lot from Drew Gulak. This is one of his first big major matchups here, and he's got a lot to prove here tonight as he takes on Johnny Wrestling here in the main event of NXT. What a match this should be as the bell rings and this one is off. Johnny wrestling right into the enziguri right there. Johnny Gargano looking to punch his ticket to make a name for himself here. Picks up Drew Gulak, gets an arm drag right there. Johnny Gargano rolls through that one. Gargano with a huge move, drops Gulak to the mat right there with a thud. Now Johnny Wrestling sends him to the ropes. Gargano now drops down and now catches Gulak, takes him. What in the world is this? Oh, Gulak fires back with a shot to the side of the head. Shot to the midsection from Gargano. Turning this one around and drops him to the mat once again. Gargano now has a hold of Gulak right here. Shot to the arm. Could have pulled the tricep right there on Gulak with that move. And a huge clothesline as Gulak takes down Johnny Wrestling. Gargano now getting caught as Gulak working on that arm. For what we know of Gulak, he is a technical superstar. He knows how to work that ring, and now in on the pin with a huge kick out before the count of one. Shot to the back, misses as Johnny Gargano rolls up, and look at that Frankensteiner! Beautiful maneuver from Johnny Gargano with a Frankensteiner right there out of nowhere. Huge uppercut in the corner. Gargano looking to maintain this offense as he goes in for a pin here. Kicks out before a count of one. Gargano has to do more damage to Gulak if he wants to get the victory here. Gulak now looking for a clothesline. Gargano ducks that one. Gargano now looking to capitalize again with another enziguri. Takes down Gulak. What an NXT special it will be next week. As look at this. Gargano working on that arm once again. This match determines the fourth and final competitor in the Fatal 4-Way at next week's episode for the United Kingdom Championship. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, hand selected by yours truly, and Oni Lorcan qualifying just moments ago. Sends him into the corner now as Johnny Gargano now looking to capitalize, has up Drew Gulak right here, drives him into the second turnbuckle right there. The head of Drew Gulak has to be killing him, and the huge cutter there from Johnny Gargano. Looking to maintain this offense. He goes into a pin here, gets a 1, the 2, no, and a kick out before 3. As I said before, we will have tag team championship action at the NXT special as well, as the Street Profits get their opportunity to take on the Authors of Pain. What a matchup that should be. And also the NXT North American Championship will be on the line inside a steel cage as Aiden English, the champion, will be locked in there with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner and the Freak, Lars Sullivan. As Johnny Gargano has a submission move locked in. This one could do it right here. If he can make Drew Gulak tap out, Johnny Gargano will be punching his ticket for next week's Fatal 4-Way. But it did not happen, as now Johnny Gargano drags him into the center of the ring. Looking for the pin here. Johnny Gargano looking to capitalize already for the 1, the 2, the 3. I don't believe it. Apparently that submission maneuver did more damage than we thought, and Johnny Gargano has earned his opportunity for the Fatal 4-Way next week for the United Kingdom Championship. Johnny Gargano offers a handout to Drew Gulak. Drew Gulak here, and he shakes the hand of Johnny Gargano, congratulating him. Johnny Gargano is entered into the United Kingdom Championship match next week here on NXT. Thank you guys so much for joining me here on NXT, and we'll see you guys on Raw.